John Deere is an iconic American company, known for its green and yellow tractors seen on farms across the country. Founded by blacksmith John Deere, the company revolutionized farming with the steel plow, helping farmers tame tough prairie soil. For nearly 2 centuries, John Deere has been a symbol of American innovation and agricultural strength. Its equipment is essential for planting, harvesting, and sustaining modern farming. The company employs thousands, supporting families and communities, especially in the Midwest. But in 2025, John Deere faces serious challenges. Sales are slowing, and profits are down compared to recent years. Farmers are buying fewer new machines, causing concern within the company and among stakeholders. Deere is responding by reducing production and cutting jobs. The reasons are complex. Farmers are earning less for their crops, and the cost of running a farm has risen. With lower crop prices and higher expenses, farmers have less to spend on new equipment. This downturn marks a sharp contrast to the recent boom in agriculture. The company's fortunes are closely tied to the health of American farmers. As farmers struggle, so does Deere, and the impact ripples through rural communities. In this video, we'll explore why demand for farm equipment is down, the effects of layoffs, and what this means for the future of American farming. The story of John Deere is now at a crossroads. How it adapts will shape not just its own future, but the future of farming in America. Let's dive into the challenges facing this farming giant. The main reason for falling equipment sales is the drop in crop prices. Farmers once enjoyed high prices for corn, soybeans, and wheat, but those days are over. Global supply is up, demand is down, and farmers' incomes have taken a hit. With less money, farmers delay big purchases like new tractors, choosing to repair or buy used instead. Modern farm machinery is expensive, packed with advanced technology, GPS, sensors, and software that drives up costs. Top-tier equipment can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. Rising interest rates make financing even harder. When income drops and borrowing gets pricier, farmers hold back on upgrades. This cautious spending directly impacts John Deere and its competitors. The entire agricultural equipment industry feels the slowdown. Fewer new machines are sold, and even the used market is affected. Companies built up inventory during the boom, but now face excess stock. The result: production cuts, job losses, and a challenging market for everyone. John Deere, as a leader, is especially exposed to these shifts. Navigating this downturn will require careful strategy and adaptation. The next scenes will show just how deep the impact goes. The numbers tell the story. Net farm income is projected to drop by up to 25% from recent highs. Corn and soybean prices have fallen sharply, slashing farmers' revenue per acre. With less cash, farmers are holding off on big-ticket purchases like new machinery. John Deere's financial reports reflect this. Sales of large equipment are down, and profits have taken a hit. The company expects lower sales for the rest of the year and has cut production accordingly. These pressures have led to significant layoffs. Hundreds of workers have been let go at major plants in Iowa and Illinois. Over 1,000 employees have lost their jobs in recent months. Each layoff represents a family facing sudden uncertainty. The downturn is more than numbers. It's a real blow to workers and their communities. As Deere adjusts, the ripple effects are felt far beyond the factory floor. The next scene explores how these layoffs impact entire towns. Layoffs at John Deere hit hard, not just for workers but for entire communities. Many employees have spent years at the company, and losing a job means losing stability and benefits. In towns across Iowa and Illinois, Deere is often the largest employer. When jobs disappear, local businesses, from grocery stores to restaurants, feel the pinch. The economic ripple can lead to more layoffs in other sectors. Families face tough choices: retraining, relocating, or managing on less. The loss of skilled manufacturing jobs threatens the social fabric of these towns. Community leaders worry about the future as good-paying jobs become harder to find. The emotional toll is real, with longtime employees and young families alike facing uncertainty. If skilled workers leave, it's hard to rebuild that talent when the economy recovers. The impact goes beyond economics. It's about the future of American manufacturing. The next scene looks at how leaders and unions are responding. Local leaders in affected towns are speaking out, connecting laid-off workers with resources and support. State politicians call for retraining programs and enhanced unemployment benefits. Federal agencies monitor the situation, but direct intervention is rare. Labor unions like the United Auto Workers negotiate for severance and benefits and push for alternatives to layoffs. Unions also advocate for policies that protect manufacturing jobs. Leaders emphasize the resilience of their communities and the importance of Deere to local economies. The response is a mix of concern, action, and hope for recovery. John Deere isn't alone. Competitors like CNH Industrial and AGCO are also struggling. The entire agricultural equipment industry is in a downturn, with lower demand and excess inventory. Companies are cutting production, laying off workers, and even shutting down plants temporarily. These challenges are global, tied to farm income, commodity prices, and international trade. The slowdown is industry-wide, not just a Deere problem. The health of equipment makers is closely linked to the prosperity of farmers everywhere. Global factors, trade, weather, and economic growth all play a role. The current slump is part of agriculture's natural cycle. Navigating it requires understanding these interconnected forces. John Deere is cutting production and controlling costs to weather the downturn. The company is investing in technology, precision agriculture, smart machines, and even autonomous tractors. Innovation is key to staying ahead and helping farmers work more efficiently. Despite the slump, Deere is positioning itself for future growth. The future of farming will rely on technology, sustainability, and adaptation. American agriculture has a history of resilience, and so does John Deere. Maintaining strong manufacturing in the Midwest is vital for jobs and innovation. The current slowdown is tough, but long-term demand for food and efficient farming will drive recovery. Deere and its competitors must stay agile and responsive to farmers' needs. The road ahead is uncertain, but the drive to innovate will shape the future of both fields and factories. The story of John Deere is far from over. It's evolving with every challenge.